to this video thingy. So I did get a question, and I'm probably going to mangle it because I'm pulling it from memory, and memories aren't really that reliable. But it was something along the lines of, is the clock, you hear it? Something about why don't I have the right to enjoy my choices? And this particular one was to be single. Like, there was a feeling that there was judgment coming from the outside, that there's a certain lifestyle, let's say having a family or being in a partnership, that somehow that's a preferred lifestyle for more people than being single or something like this. But the question is so dang interesting. Why don't I have the right to enjoy my lifestyle choice in this case? Well, yeah, freaking of course. And the enjoyment of lifestyle, of my lifestyle, has nothing to do with anyone else. I'm just all happy in my house, thinking, God, I got a massively amazing life. I'm not looking around comparing it to other people. I'm pretty sure my neighbor has a good life, but they don't look identical at all. They look different. It's that comparison that steals your joy, your enjoyment of your own moment in this. And that the comparison happens is an internal thing. Comparison is not an outside thing. Trees and flowers don't look at each other and say, "Oh, you're ugly. You need to get a leaf job," or what. They're not comparing. They're just living their lives. Comparison is horrible. It's awful. It's ugly. And I feel its contraction so intensely when it starts to happen inside me. It's like this beacon going bing, 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 bing. Hello, hello, alert, alert. Because it feels so ugly. It feels so nasty. The right to enjoy your life is within you. And nobody can take it away from you. Circumstances do not dictate how you experience life. Circumstances are never to blame. There's people like Viktor Frankl and Nelson Mandela, they bring this home really, really clearly. I'll use Nelson Mandela. I don't really know his story, but I know he was in jail for a really long time. And on a physical level, it would appear that everyone else was telling him exactly what to do in every single moment. When he could eat, when he could go outside, they dictated every single moment of his life, probably even down to when he could go pee. And yet he held within himself this conviction that people are inherently good. It's a lot different than if he had held this conviction that people are assholes and screw all these people. Can you imagine the embitterment, the bitter life he would live? And what did that have to do with his circumstances? Nothing. It had to do with him. Circumstances never, ever affect the internal experience. The internal experience is alive in and of itself. It has nothing to do with these neutral events. So, look at a cat or a baby animal, and maybe think about how that affects you, like the visceral feeling of, right? Or a baby. Is that happening inside the baby? Out there? Or is that happening inside you in your experience? Or maybe, let's say you witness a car crash, and all of a sudden you feel it viscerally. It's like, it's just all this thing, maybe fed by thoughts like, this shouldn't be happening, or oh, those four people, these thoughts are going like 100 miles an hour, and there's a visceral physical experience as you, with your eyes, witness the accident. But is that coming from the cars hitting each other? Are the cars hitting each other? Is that accident causing this reaction within you? Or is that just a neutral event happening? Well, that's an intense example. But you could walk by two people having a really intense argument on the street, and you could just be like, oh, that's interesting. Wish them well. Or you could internalize it. make up a story about their life and who they are and what they're talking about and why they're like that, and bring up examples in your life when you had that experience. And oh my God, how embarrassing. And you could go on and on and on. I mean, you could just like, yeah, you drive yourself crazy. Instead of just like, oh, if I see two people arguing, it's like, oh, yeah, I know what that's like. And wish them well. Or not. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. Happiness, joy, choice. It's an inside job. Nobody else can dictate to you how you experience your life. Nobody. And no circumstance can dictate to you how you experience your life. So if you are really happy with your lifestyle, whatever that may be, then honey, get on with your jiggy self. Have a good time. Enjoy yourself. And if other people have a problem with it, say, bless you. And continue to enjoy your life. It's the best gift you can give to anyone, let alone yourself. Don't let the thinking that my mother, brother, sister, society, church doesn't accept my behavior, don't allow that thinking, because it's just thinking, to get in the way of you just enjoying your life, however it is unfolding. You don't have to say it's a single life, or it's a married life, or it's a partnered life. Because in a whole day, I experience all of those. There's this freedom to just being you. No apologies, no excuses. Just infinitely happy.